Okay guys, so in this video, I'm going to be trying to make a Roblox game in 1 week. Now, the thing about me is that, so I started coding like a couple of weeks ago, if I'm being honest. So yeah, my skills aren't exactly the best, but I'm just going to try to make a game in 1 week, and we're going to see how it goes, okay? Okay, so my idea for this game is, hold on, let me get paint. Okay, very original, I know, but this actually says grow a pet. So I want to have like a little place that we have our pets at, and then we're going to put them in here, and then we're going to be able to grow them. We could feed them, pet them, stuff like that. That's basically the idea of the game. Okay, so right now it is currently the 17th, so by the 24th, I think we should have this game finished. So yeah. Okay, so today's day one. I'm just gonna get started on the map, and I literally don't know how to build, so this is gonna be interesting. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have the map now. I know it looks very beautiful, and it took me like literally an hour to make this. As you can tell, I literally don't know how to build, bruh. So this is the pen that I made, and then this is the shop and then sell, you know, very fancy. And then I just added like a bunch of invisible walls so the character can't jump off. Same with the pen. Okay, so now what I want to do is whenever I join, I want like a little tutorial here, like, oh, like shop, sell, and this is how you play, stuff like that. But first I actually have to kind of make the concept of the game. So yeah, let me do that. All right, well, as you guys can see, I have my 3 eggs here. I know it's very brilliant, very brilliantly built. Do not even look at this. I definitely built this myself, you know. We got common, we got rare, and then we got legendary. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to make it so whenever I'm in my pen and I have my egg out, I can click and then it'll hatch the egg. So I'm gonna get started working on that. But first I need a way to actually enter the pen, because as you guys can see, yeah, I can't really do it right now because the way I made it. But yeah, so let me do that. Okay, so I have the script here, and basically all it does is when you enter, you can enter like this, and then if you want to leave, you could leave like this, and enter, leave. That's basically it, yeah. Okay, so now let's make it that if you have an egg on your hand and you click somewhere, it's going to start hatching. Okay guys, so this took a little bit, but basically I just have a give egg button, and basically just gives me random eggs with like random weights, and the size will be based on the weight. So basically if I go in here and I place this down, it'll start hatching the egg just like this, and then it'll just place wherever I want it. And then yeah, so that's all I got done today. I'm gonna go hit the gym, you know, and then tomorrow we'll see what we do tomorrow. All right guys, so it is currently day 2, and okay, so I think we left off, let me think. Okay, so we're able to place eggs down, and that's pretty cool, and then that's basically it. Now I want to make it so that whenever it actually hatches, it plays a cool little oops, I cannot speak. It plays a cool little animation, and then you could click it to actually hatch it. So I'm gonna get started on that. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna show you some of the changes. So as you can see, I plant some eggs here, as you can see, right? And then it says, ooh, hatching, and then I changed it to so, okay, it's ready to hatch, boom shakalaka, and then I click on it to hatch, right? Also has this little cool animation, so I click it, and then it hatches a random pet, and then the pet just kind of wanders around the pen, kind of aimlessly right now, and yeah, that's basically where I'm at. And then these are the only 2 pets I have at the moment, and they're both common. I have a cat and a dog, and yeah, so I actually want to get started on working on the shop system and the sell system. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, let me get started on the shop system and the UI and stuff like that, and yeah, I'll be back. Alright guys, so as you can see, I do have the shop set up here. So if we were to go into the game and I click X, there we go. So far all I have is we go up to the shop, we press E, and then we start talking to him. So right now I don't actually have the script working for the shop, but basically I'm gonna have it so it's maybe like every 10 minutes the shop resets, and like there's a 50% chance that like there's gonna be a common egg, and then there's a 10% chance it'll be rare, and then like 1% it'll be legendary. So yeah, I'm gonna start scripting that, but yeah, I think the game is going pretty good so far. Alrighty guys, so as you guys can see, I do have my shop system working, and right now it is set to only 20 seconds just because of like testing purposes. So let's say I go to the shop, I would like to buy something, you know. Ooh, okay, so there's this only common egg, so I'm gonna wait till the shop resets. No, let's see what we get. Let's see if we can get anything good. All right, let's see. Okay, so it's all common again, but I promise there's other eggs too, so I'm just gonna wait until some other eggs pop up, and then I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, there we go. So we got 2 rare eggs just like this, and then nothing else works right now. Like the buy doesn't actually work, but yeah, so that doesn't even matter. There's also a legendary egg. I'll see after this if it pops up. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna let it go, but it looks pretty cool. Okay, there's no legendary. Okay, I'll just show you guys here actually. Boom, legendary right here. That's what it looks like. It costs $50,000 or whatever. Okay, so we've gotten a lot done so far today, but I want to do a little bit more still. I want to make it so that we can actually buy the eggs. You know, that'd be pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna get started working on that. Alrighty guys, so I do have the egg system working now, so I scripted the buy button. So basically, let's say, you know, I want to buy a common egg, I'll just click buy, and then it'll be purchased. So if I go back to the shop, it'll still be purchased, and then we're gonna have to wait till it resets to be able to buy more. But yeah, I have common eggs now. So yeah, okay, so now what I want to do is I want to be able to make more pets, because I think that we need more pets, as we only have 2 pets right now. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna look for some free models, to be honest, because I don't know how to make pets. And then yeah, we'll see what happens from there. Okay guys, so I found some free models, and basically this is what I came up with. These are my common pets right here, and then these 3 are going to be my legendary pets for now. We got the flopper there, and then these 3 are going to be my rare pets for now. You know, that's basically all I have right now. Okay guys, so it is actually currently day 3. I forgot to end the video off on day 2, but basically I made some changes. So let me put some eggs down, all right, and let me hatch some pets. Okay, so I hatched some pets, and now basically they're just moving to like a spot or whatever, a random spot. And then basically they start looking for an item, and they do this little animation. So yeah, they start looking for an item, and there's like a 5% chance that they find an item. So I'm gonna put out a bunch of pets, and I'm gonna wait till one of them finds an item so I could just show you guys what happens. Okay, boom, right here. So this pet is found an item, and then it just does this little animation, and then it found item, and then it found a mouse. So yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so now I want to make it so that you can actually click on your pet, and then when you click on the pet, it kind of like a side thing opens right here, and it has like maybe the pet inventory. So yeah, I'm gonna get started working on that right now. Alrighty guys, so I do have the UI system set up now. So basically, let's say you want to click a pet, right? So you just click them real quick, and then boom, it gives you their rarity, chance to find item, their weight, which I haven't set up yet. And then it also gives you their level. So for example, I click here, boom. And yeah, so that's pretty well done, you know. Okay, so now I want to make it so that the cell guy actually works. So basically, we're just gonna make a nice little inventory that shows all the items that our pets found. And yeah, so I'm gonna get started on that. Okay, guys, I'm about to show you my inventory. I know it's like in the middle of my screen and it looks really weird, but let me just show you real quick, because I am really tired and I wanna hurry up and finish this, you know. Okay, so as you can see, my pet is looking for an item, and then basically once he gets the item, it goes into my inventory. So just like that, he got a little gold nugget, so that went into my inventory. And yeah, so that's gonna be at the end of day 3. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, so it is currently day 4, and as you can see, I did add a little click button that you can only click once per second. And then yeah, in the future I'm gonna have it so that you can upgrade it so you can click it more often. But yeah, so that's like the main way to get cash. And then if you go over to sell, as you can see, I have some stuff in my inventory. If I wanted to sell all of it, it would give me some cash. There we go. And then now I could just buy an egg. And yeah, that is basically my progress so far. Now what I want to do is I want to make it so that the pets are actually able to level up. So basically, whenever they find an item, they get XP based on the item. So yeah, I'm gonna get started scripting on that now. Okay guys, so after a little bit of coding, I do have the XP leveling system working pretty good, I would say, if I do say so myself. So basically, you just hatch the eggs, and then, you know, they go looking for items, and basically once they find an item, they get XP, and then if they have enough XP, they basically level up, and they gain a little bit of size, and then there's 1% added to the chance to find items. So for example, he just gained 4 XP, my elephant just gained 166 XP, so now he's level 2, and there's an 11% chance to find item. And yeah, that's basically how the leveling system works. Okay, so now I'm gonna start scripting the data store so that like things actually save, like if you leave the game and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna start scripting that. Okay guys, so it is actually day 5, and I think I forgot to end the video off on day 4, but basically right now, as you can see, I added a few more pens, and basically what I want to do is that whenever a player joins, an empty pen will be like given to them basically. But real quick, I'm just gonna script that and make sure it works, and then yeah, I'll be back. Alrighty guys, so I do have a work right now. So as you can see, I do have 2 things loaded up here. I have my second one on my other monitor. But basically, let's say you load in, right? It automatically gives you a pen that's not taken, and then you can go into and leave. But then the thing is, you're not allowed to actually go into other people's pens, which I think is pretty cool. Then as you can see, this is the other screen right here, and yes, his pen is right here. He can go into it. He can't go into anyone else's pen, and yeah, so I have that set up pretty good. Okay, so now that I have all like the main stuff set up, I'm gonna get started on the really boring stuff, which is like data scripting, just to make sure everyone's data is actually able to save. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. It might take a while, it might take the whole day, but we'll see. Okay guys, so I forgot to end day 5, but basically it's day 6, and I'm still working on the data saving just because it's a lot, and I've actually, to be honest, I've never really done this because I did start coding a few weeks weeks ago. But so far, all I have left is to save the inventory, which is a little bit difficult, but yeah, I'm doing that right now. Alrighty, guys, so I got the data store working perfectly. Well, I don't know if I would say perfectly, but you know, it does the job. And since it's my first time, you know, I don't actually care. But yeah, so now it saves the pets levels, the chance to find them. Basically, it saves basically everything that needs to be saved. And since it is day 6, we are kind of running out of time. So I'm gonna create a tutorial for if anyone's a new player. Basically, I'm gonna give them a tutorial. So yeah, I wanna get started working on that. Okay, guys, so I do have the tutorial working. Please do not judge me for this, but this is basically it. So it just basically points you to where you need to go, and then it says place your first egg. Then we go here, we place an egg, and then it goes, and that's basically it. So yeah, that's probably most of what I'm gonna be doing today. So then yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, guys, so it is currently day 7, and basically I have all the player data saved. So now today, all I want to do is basically add like VFX to everything to just make it look a little better, and possibly upgrade the UI. But since I don't really know how to do that, we're gonna see on that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get started on the VFX now. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I try to do particles, bro. I just freaking hate doing particles, to be honest. In the comments, if anyone knows how to do particles, please let me know. Maybe I could hire you for some money. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of my Roblox game. Let me delete this. First of all, I want to say I know it's not the best game. Also, it's my first game, so it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna publish it. I'll post it in the description if you guys want to check it out. And yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Peace out.